Yes, brothers and sisters, we have all made that face. When it comes down to it, we be like, Lord, where is my mate? Where's my spouse at? I've been waiting all this time. I've been doing good. I've been doing. Yeah, but we still got to believe in faith. Let's be honest. If we get that mad, and yes, that's right, we can all put our hands up because we've all been there. We get that mad because God has not presented our spouse to us or we haven't met them yet. And that clock is ticking. We watching that clock closely. But we got to look at it this way. God sets himself against the proud. God knew Adam needed a mate so that he could give love to, just like God was giving love to him. Christ gave himself for the church, and that's our example, as a man and for women as well. Christ gave himself for the church lovingly. We have to lovingly give for our spouse. And you're like, yeah, I agree with all that, but where's my spouse at? One other thing also is, are we making marriage into an idol? Let's be real. God is not going to give us something that's going to take his place in our life. Even if you go out there tomorrow and decide to get married, outside of God's will. And when I say that, I mean outside of who God has already prepared for you or has prepared to present to you. Let's say you go out there and marry somebody and, you do it in the right way, and God's going to bless the marriage. But let's be real. Let's say you step out of God's will and completely miss the person that he's prepared for you. Did you already have that relationship built up? So if that person makes you mad, whether they're the person that God intended for you to marry or not, have you already built that relationship with the Lord? So when they just make you so angry, you know what to do. You get on your knees and pray. Or are you going to start fussing and blaming God because you decided to marry somebody that he already did not approve for you to marry? You see where I'm going with this. So let's be real, brothers and sisters. While we are waiting for God to bring us our mate, bring us our spouse, and that's right, a man with a woman, come on now, born a man and born a woman. Come on, don't get it twisted. While we're waiting for God to bring us a spouse, let's get off our high horse. Let's stop fussing and blaming him. And again, we've all been there. We've all been there. We all get mad because we're not married by the time we're a certain age or by the time we graduate high school or the time we graduate college. Like, let's be real, brothers and sisters. How many of us can relate and say, thank God we didn't marry somebody that we just thought we had to be with, way back when? The Lord was doing us a favor. Let's be real. And let's be honest. You want somebody the Lord approves of. You don't want to marry somebody just for the sake of being married. Because let's be real, there's going to be nothing there. You want somebody that's going to be real, tangible, and will love the Lord and love you. So let's get ourselves off that high horse. Let's stop making marriage into an idol. Let's believe God for our spouses, and we can stop making faces when it doesn't happen the way we want it to happen. Let's take that to heart, brothers and sisters. God bless.